Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. Alright, been a bit occupied with a bunch of things, so let's talk about the patch coming this week. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, basically we'll have a new character, Schoolgirl Glacia, alongside with, right now Therese is still there, right, if you guys are pulling, so she's still going to be there. Leatrice is going away soon, so Leatrice is the one that's gonna get replaced. So I'll do the daily free pulls shortly. But let's talk about Glacia and what she's all about. So here's my honest opinion on the current Glacia that we have, the Ice Queen or whatever, right? She's pretty good. I like her concept as a defender. Basically, she dies and she revives and become a... she has 2 lives basically, right? So compared to most other defenders, she can be used to tackle some bosses as well. So with the addition of another costume, I think this is going to make it really interesting. As you can see, we're going to have maintenance later on. So Fiend Hunter, we're gonna have, let's see, go to battle. Okay, we're gonna get the Fiend Hunter, the Cherry Blossom Evil Spirit. I can't wait to fight that boss. It's like a tree looking thing, right? So let's talk about Glacia's costume and Glacia's exclusive gear, Frost Queen. Okay, so this is how she looks like, very cool. Whether you like her or not, it's gonna depend, right? We're gonna have Rafina afterwards, after Glacia. So that's going to be something that we'll have to see. We already roughly have an idea how she looks like if you access the story right here. If you guys are wondering how the Schoolgirl Rafina looks like, she looks like that. This girl right here on the left, I believe is this one. Let me see, load. Yeah, so this girl right here, this is Schoolgirl Rafina. So that's going to be how she looks like. Pretty interesting design. Look at that shirt, man. It got that controller in the upper side of the shirt. Pretty interesting design, I would say, right? So that's going to be, after Glacia, it's going to be Rafina. Now, as far as I know, both of these are not limited. There's some rumor that after this, we're going to get like a limited character. I'm not sure about that, right? So this is hard to say. But for now, let's focus on Glacia first, coming this week. So what is she all about? You can see she has a very unique attack range. We already saw what she can do before prior in the previous trailer. So she hits in this particular, what is this? A triangle kind of tile where she hits towards the left. Alright, so that's going to be actually interesting. So very cool stuff. So look at this. So decrease magic damage by 50%. So she has this debuff that she will be able to decrease enemies' magic damage. So is this good or bad? Let's try to take this like in a general sense, right? Not just for the current Fiend Hunter. It depends, right? So not every enemy is magic scaling. Alright, some enemies have physical scaling. So physical attack damage are still going to do more. So this debuff might work on some bosses, but it's just good to have, alright? So this is not like extraordinary crazy stuff. Maybe in the future they will release like an actual debuffer that can decrease both magic attack and both physical. But for now, this is what we have. Additionally, attacks 3 times, each attack deals fixed magic damage based off 150% of magic attack. So, as you can see, she's a fixed magic damage dealer, which is pretty interesting. Alright, so we don't really have any fixed damage characters for magic type yet. So far, the only character that I know, as far as I know, that's fixed damage is going to be number 1, Justia. I'm sure you guys are pretty familiar. So she does fixed physical damage on her skill. So Justia, I believe every single one of her costume, if you see, right? So this one does fix physical damage. So this one, fix physical damage. So this one, fix physical damage. This one also fix physical damage. Alright. Now this is the only Justia's one that doesn't do any damage. This is like a defensive set. So this gives me the perspective, or gives me the idea that more than likely Glacia is going to have consistently fixed physical damage if there's going to be more costumes that come to her. So is that a good or a bad thing? Now fixed damage is not ideal for tackling bosses content because they can't crit. The problem with fixed is they cannot crit, right? Cannot crit, so that means you have to rely on you having a, what is this? It just does a fixed damage. The downside is cannot crit. The upside is you will be able to, if enemy has very high decrease incoming damage reduction, you are able to counter that. So there's still benefits, alright? It's not just all disadvantage, there's an advantage as well. So if certain tank, let me show you guys, let me give you guys an example. You guys know this character, There are a few characters that does this, but I'm just gonna bring up this guy, Fred. So some people are not really familiar with Brown Dust 2, but I figured I want to, you know, tell you guys in this video. So there are some characters that have this kind of ability, right? Where based off, wait, is it not this guy? No, it's not this guy. It's Carlson, I think. It's Carlson. There. So you sometimes see characters with this kind of property, right? Decreased incoming damage by 65%. This is really, really good, and it does help you reduce damage, but it doesn't work against fixed damage characters. So if you see any enemies have that, you can just, you know, try to counter them with either Justia or another character that have fixed damage right now is Alec. Alright, so Alec is, I believe Alec is an inferior version of Justia for the timing. Alright, just because Alec only has 2 costumes. Alright, Justia has more. So this one is fixed damage, as you can see, a very unique tile. This one is also fixed damage. Now keep in mind, Alec still has a potential because there's no liberation for now. No liberation for now, coming soon. So once Alec gets a potential liberation, there's a chance he might surpass Justia. Justia do have the potential liberation for the time being, so there's an unfair advantage, right? So for the time being, yes, Glacia is going to be the first character with fixed magic damage. Alright, so the other two are physical. Fixed physical damage is going to be Alec and Justia. So, does this put her in the perspective of a strong meta character? She might be. She actually might be, just because of this, because right now there's no other characters that has this ability, right? Fixed magic damage. So there's a chance that some of the bosses later on will, you know, will be very, very annoying. They have a lot of decreased incoming damage reduction that you have to like use fixed damage to try to go through. So that's going to be something to constantly keep in mind. And the good advantage about fixed magic damage as well is, again, it pairs really, really well with the recent buffer Therese, right? So the problem is, Therese right here, right? So if you guys are not familiar yet, she basically increases attack and magic attack. She doesn't increase crit rate, she doesn't increase crit damage. Now again, when you have a character such as follows, such as Glacia, you don't need crit rate and crit damage, right? So if you are building Glacia, alright, if you are building her and giving her gears, focus on increasing her magic damage. Focus on just that, right? Just magic damage, right? Just go all in for that. Maybe give her a little bit of tankiness if you want to, but other than that, she doesn't really need the crit rate and crit damage. It's probably easier to build as well if you think about it. So +1 is a very good upgrade. It reduces her to 2 SP. This is not going to be the fullest potential that we see, alright, because again, keep in mind, there's still the potential liberation, which we can't see right here. But you can see, right, +2 is going to get 175%, +3, 200%, 225, and 250%. Decent scaling. I think Justia's one is higher, up to 400% in some of the costumes. So this one is like, not exactly, she's not going to be like exactly like damage dealer like Justia is, but still, the potential is here. Alongside with that, she also has this particular one, which gives magic resist. And it also gives a little bit of magic attack and magic attack %. So how good is this particular exclusive gear for Glacia? I don't think it's that good because it's like magic resist, right? And it doesn't give damage, it doesn't give magic attack. So you're better off using other gears, in my opinion, that can give that. But yeah, for Glacia, you know, I will be pulling for her, maybe just 1 or 2 copies. We'll see how it goes, because if you get 2 copies, you do get this one. But then to be fair, you can also get it later on with the Powder of Hope shop thing. Right, so with that being said, let's go with the free daily pulls, alright, and see if we get anything lucky or not today. I don't think there's anything here. Anything here good? Okay, no, simple spear. And last day for Leatrice, guys. Your last day. And the last one, poof. Alright, that's pretty much it. Alright, so with that being said, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.